Worst producer.
Happy Monday to you all. We are live here on Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. It is Monday, April 24th, 2023. I hope all of you are having an awesome start to your week. April is literally a couple days away from ending, and I'm just counting it down. Because, I am going to Vegas in a couple of weeks for Double or Nothing. I'm just excited as a whole. But what's going on, everyone? The gang's all here. What's up? It's me. It's Steve. The gang, as you can see, are in full force here. Ready to work, ready to cook. We have a big service for you guys today. Joined here by sous chef himself, the pride of Detroit, the one, the only Big Mike. What's going on, brother?
You know what I'm counting down?
What?
I'm counting down the minutes to those Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scotts.
Good luck to you, man. Hopefully Sneakers app this time behaves and they don't ask.
No, that's 2 days later. That's Thursday. Today is the actual website. That's still a good luck.
Hopefully, well, 9 times out of 10, they'll behave much better than Sneakers app, right? They'll probably
no, they don't. They're worse than Sneakers.
No, they're really worse than Sneakers. Actually, they might be on the same level.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends.
And of course, we're joined here by the good brother, all the way from the mean streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut. He is the line cook for today. Walter, what's going on, brother?
Oh, what's happening? I'm kind of getting a little hungry now, so hopefully cook something up soon. But yeah, can't complain.
And of course, we're joined here, Hollywood. But today he's Busboy. Caden Lee. What's going on, Caden?
Hey, Heel Steven, what is going on, man? I'm doing wonderful today.
What the bejesus? What's that?
AI is that? Punk?
Well, get that out of your system. That's fine. Get it out of your system.
Hey, Heel Steven, what is going on, man? I'm doing wonderful today.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think that is? Is that the guy?
Exactly who you think it is.
Is that his American? Is that Juan's American cousin, Sean?
Oh my God.
Is that who it is?
Who do you think it is?
Well, he has a Peruvian cousin named Juan.
SRS.
So, yeah,
no.
that's his American.
Let's listen to it again.
Hey, Heel Steven, what is going on, man? I'm doing wonderful today.
That Darby Allin?
It sounds like Logan Paul.
Darby?
Y'all don't know who that is?
That's not Punk.
Steve.
It's not.
Oh, it's Steve. Wait, do it again. One more time.
Hey, Heel Steven, what is going on, man? I'm doing wonderful today.
That does
Sort of sounds like
it needs a little. Needs some more improvement, but
Yeah, it
I
needs a
just
tweak.
kind
Yeah,
of see
there's
it.
not- I played it last night on the Backlash stream, and Romeo knew immediately. He was like, "Oh, I like that."
Well,
Maybe-
well,
I
well,
don't know.
in the culinary terms, it needs a little bit more refinement. But you're getting there.
I'm gonna tell you this, Steve. He about to do all sorts of stuff with that.
Well, do that off the air, buddy. Respectfully, we have guests.
He about
finally.
to put you in a jam, bro. It's over with.
I got the feeling I will have the cursor on the remove button, so just in case, in case he.
No, it's not that we're deaf. It just sounds like a monotone, Steve. If you really listen, you can hear it, but off first listen, it's very monotone.
I gotta do. Wait, Romeo. Let me do one more. Or Steve, let me do one more.
Oh, here we go.
I got a message from one of our best friends. We always cover this guy. He's got a message about the show.
Welcome to Steve's Kitchen. These people could totally run a Target and are not empty-headed dumb fucks.
Thank you, CM Punk. I appreciate that.
That's supposed to be CM Punk? That does not sound
It's
like
it's
CM
the
Punk.
fucked up voice from the All Out press conference.
Well, once again, it's not bad. Again, it could use.
How are you doing that?
There's an AI thing. It's called 11 Labs.
And you can do. Hold up, Steve. How does it operate? Like you give them like a video and it like takes the voice.
To do the speech synthesis one, it's a monthly subscription. So I paid $1 for the first month, and it's after that it's $5 a month. I think Chase is gonna do it. I think Chase is gonna do it too because he liked it. And then you have 10 slots you can fill at a time, and so you click it, and then you have to like upload audio files, and then it takes the audio files and it meshes it, and then it creates the AI voice. So for Steve's, I used Steve introducing Around the Point.
Just now?
Okay.
Oh no, you talking about the point.
I used him doing I think Friday, or maybe it was something about Dynamite. I did it for one of those shows.
That's how you sounded like, Steve?
Yeah, it's exactly how he sounded like. I re-listened to the clip too, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect."
Oh, that's perfect.
So what, you trying to be Kanan AI?
That's perfect, guys. Respectfully, but again,
one for me too.
It can use I get the feeling, dude, you're gonna call home like and use some authority voice and just fuck with everybody that you know. But you should. I mean,
this AI stuff is so dangerous. I know it's a little off topic, but like with
so
the artists
right now, people are using it for greatness, like recreating Drake songs and all that type of stuff.
Ariana Grande, all that.
Next is about to be so filthy. So bad.
Oh man,
it's gonna take a turn for the worse.
Celebrity,
it's gonna take a bad turn.
Celebrity left and right about to get canceled and shit for something they didn't even say.
Yeah.
Steve,
you already know.
Do you not remember me using it last night on stream, Steve? I used it too then.
Well, listen, I remember.
I didn't think that was Steve though.
Listen, I remember a lot of things from last night. I remember we saw Sean and God team up. I woke up from later early in the morning to go to work, and then what's it called? I'm scrolling. I see a lot of things.
Oh, just wait. We got to go clip. I think Mike. I think you were asleep when. Were you asleep when we went to UPR game or not UPR? When we went to Around the Point Gaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve fell asleep for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, brother.
More than that.
On stream.
Yeah, on stream he's like this, and he's like.
He missed EDP's entrance. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, he missed EDP.
Oh, that's normal. That's normal for Steve on a late night.
Yeah, no, that was fine. I'm used to Steve doing it, but I didn't want him to miss the
factor. You gotta factor in. It was late at night.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
we did GM mode first.
And you drafted the worst fucking roster for Raw.
Hey, man. And you know what? No, and it got a good.
He got number one that week. He got number one.
He did get number one that week. I don't know how he got that with fucking. Who did he draft? Oh, I got Robert.
Which, by the way, in case you guys missed it, we are launching Reels. We started launching it, but it's still a work in progress. ATP Gaming. Yes, ATP Gaming is going to be a thing here on the Around the Point Network. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing also. I'm excited for that one. We did GM mode early Sunday morning. Around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. after the Tank and Garcia fight.
Yeah, we all started about 2.
Yes,
bro. You should have seen. Speaking of that, you should have seen my reaction when I woke up the morning after. The first thing I did was check FanDuel. I was like, bro, I know I got some money. I was like, I know I got some money, bro. And when I looked and it said $0.00, I said, what happened? And I looked through Twitter. This is the first time I've ever done this in life where people wake up and look at their phone like through Instagram and stuff like that. I did that for the first time ever this morning. Fuck! Yes, I was like, bro, what happened? I was like, he got knocked out in the 7th round. I was like, no. Out of all things that happened, I covered every base but knockout because I thought that was risky. And he knocked him out.
Yeah, so it's funny. Let's get into that right now. Yeah, so this past Saturday night, live from the T-Mobile Arena. Well, don't worry. We'll get to everything. Tranquilo, amigo.
No.
Before we go, Steve, we're doing a watch along today.
We are okay. That's fine. That's
yes.
Cool. We are. That's cool.
Go watch along. Oh, for True Elite.
Yeah.
You there?
That's I'm fine. Making the confirm right now.
I'm already here. So
we're here. Yeah. So don't worry about it. So we'll be there. Of course, San Benito, man, Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny's
yeah.
there. Okay,
Now listen. Now if they had Eladio Carrion there, it'd be a whole nother
come
story.
on, man, just get this guy.
If they had Anuel, oh buddy, brr.
He's too busy with Dana.
Yeah, I know. So this past Saturday night was the most anticipated boxing fight, I think, in the lightweight division, between Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. This
was 135, right?
135.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's lightweight catch. It was a catchweight. It was a catchweight. It was a catchweight fight, yes. But a very anticipated fight, a fight that people have been wanting for more Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has been campaigning.
He's been wanting this for a couple years.
For years. And he finally got it. Yes.
Stick in my head.
A lot of people were saying, because the rehydration, Ryan wasn't able to rehydrate, all that stuff. My take is, bro, I give him props. Because any other fighter, if those terms were thrown at them, they would not take the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Garcia was so determined to take this fight. He was willing to risk losing his entire purse, not able to
Which he did not.
Yeah.
Tank, again, but let's be honest, in this whole thing, he was the A side. In this whole campaign, he was the A side, right?
Right.
A lot of people are saying, because Ryan wasn't able to rehydrate after making the weight, that's what fucked him up and all that stuff. I think despite all that, he took a chance. And sometimes, chances pay off and sometimes they don't. And Saturday night, it did not pay off. Mike, what are you going to say? I'm sorry, but I feel like I cut you off. My apologies.
But at the end of the day, I really don't think that matters. Because I'm going to just hop into it. Because I finally watched the fight. I was pissed off Sunday. Didn't want to watch the fight. And since you said, because I fell asleep at the entrance when he came out with Chief Keef. I literally fell asleep as soon as he got to the ring. And I watched it at the end of my shift. I looked at the whole fight. I was like, Ryan had no chance. No. Zero chance. In an instance, he did what Tank was doing the whole fight. Tank used his size to his advantage. Every time he threw that jab and tried to come with that right hook, as soon as he came in and he leaned in, all Tank did was just met him. He met him with his jab. The whole fight.
Yes. To be fair, I gave Ryan round one.
Ryan, because he was aggressive. Yeah. He came out aggressive.
He was aggressive. And then round two, he did the same thing. Then he got caught. He got knocked down. And this is, mind you, this is not the first time Ryan got knocked down.
It's the second time.
Exactly. The first time when he fought Luke Campbell.
And Tank hits harder than that guy.
Yeah, Tank hits harder than him. And mind you, what's crazy though? The irony of the sweet science sometimes, right? Ryan Garcia got knocked down by Luke Campbell, right? And I think it was in the second round. It had to be the first round of the fight.
I think it was the exact same round. It was the second round.
Yeah, the second round for one of the two. And then Ryan Garcia wins that fight by punching Luke in the body. Yeah. And then here we fast forward the biggest fight of his life on the biggest stage, right? The Zone and Showtime are cooperating with each other, right? PBC, the Golden Boy, right? You guys already know Oscar De La Hoya and Leonard Elby don't get along, right? There's bad blood there as well. And here's Ryan losing to a body shot. The irony of boxing, man. The fucking irony.
And to people who think that's fake, you take a shot to the solar plexus and tell me how it feels.
That's like a liver shot, basically. And that
liver is a little lower than that.
And factor in without hydrating, without, after making weight. Without making weight.
Yeah, I'm not going to critique what hurts or not hurt. I never got punched in that area.
Yeah, it looked weird. It looked weird because it was an even exchange.
Yeah.
And then he backs up and then he falls. Those type of shots are delayed reaction shots.
Yeah.
To be fair,
when you get hit right there, it doesn't hit you like that. You move. It's like almost, what do you call that? The heart attack punch?
Yeah.
You get hit in the heart and then you take 2 steps and you die. That's basically that shot in boxing.
Yeah. And that was one of those things, bro, where it's like, again, for Ryan Garcia, y'all got to factor this in, bro. Y'all got to factor this in. Dude's only 24 years old. He has a
24.
whole
Yeah, he took a
Has
chance.
an
with this
entire
fight.
career.
Yeah.
He took a
Exactly.
big chance. I'm
It didn't
still a
pay off.
fan of his.
It didn't
He
pay
has
off.
to work on some technique
Oh yeah.
because if he uses his length, if he fights another shorter fighter, he uses his length and his speed and his sneaky power, he can be one of the greatest
I'll be honest though.
Yeah.
I'll be
out
honest.
there.
Who's his trainer? Yo? Who's Ryan's trainer?
Isn't it his father?
Nah, not his father. I don't think that's
His father. Like his family is like cooperating with him in some sort of way with his training.
I'm gonna find out who's
But
trainer.
nonetheless,
Joe
he,
Goosen.
like Romeo said,
It's Joe Goosen. That's his trainer.
his strategy was awful.
Yeah.
His setup was so predictable to the point where he predicted his own fate in all of his setups.
Yes.
Like as soon as he was getting ready to throw that right cross, he ducked immediately because he knew Tank was coming back with a shot with a right jab.
I'll say this though.
All the time.
I'll be honest though. I would have preferred had Ryan stayed with Eddie Reynoso. That's the camp that Canelo trains with. You know, you have Canelo Alvarez, you had Oscar Valdez, you also have Andy Ruiz. I would have preferred him to stay there, but again, Joe Goosen, Joe Goosen was his first trainer, to my understanding. So there's that loyalty and all that stuff. But it is one of those situations where it's like, yo, there's people that are saying rematch, but again, for Ryan Garcia,
Did you hear what
go on. I'm sorry.
Did you hear what he said today, or what came out? He said that he had a mole in his camp, like somebody told his game plan.
Yeah. A rat
to the Tank. Yeah, he had a rat in his camp.
Nah, there's a video that I saw. I guess some Muay Thai. I guess he trained with a Muay Thai fighter, and that dude worked his body. That was the reports that I read too. I'm like, come on, bro, y'all coming out with this shit now. To me, at the end of the day, listen, the fight, the result is what the result was. He lost. But at the end of the day, I remember this too. I remember back in 2013 or 2012, probably like 2013, I want to say, there was a I think it was a 21, 22-year-old Canelo Alvarez who fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Who was there?
Who got outboxed. Who was there too? Who was there ringside, right? Blinged out to the fucking gills, right? Homie, I get it. You got all the money in the world. Homie, just 2 chains are okay, bro. You don't need to fucking come out looking like Mr. T in the A-team and shit.
Do you know who was my favorite appearance?
Chief Keef?
No. Conor McGregor, bro.
Bro.
Conor?
Conor was so great Saturday. It's crazy.
On Twitch. Ryan Garcia is like Liverpool this season. Soft. Oh, bro. Don't get me started on Liverpool.
Man.
Nah, dude. You want to hear worse? Fucking Tottenham lost 5-1.
And the manager got fired.
Dude, they lost to fucking Newcastle, dude. Don't get me started, dude. Don't get me started. But again, people thought when Canelo fought Floyd, when Canelo lost, oh my God, no, he got outboxed and he was fine. Because guess what? Now Canelo Alvarez is the biggest box office for boxing. The biggest box office.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia is gonna be okay. He's gonna be fine, y'all. He's only 24, has a whole career ahead of him. He took a chance, right? Fought on the biggest stage in his life. I just don't think right now him calling out Gervonta Davis for a rematch, or hell, even calling out Devin Haney. That's not it right now. It's not it.
I'm not gonna crap on the guy because it sucks if I ended early and stuff like that. A lot of people lost money. It is what it is. I lost money too. But we all lost money. But in terms of gambling aside, we don't get a lot of some evenly matched up fights like this, like in boxing, especially fucking boxing. Yes. And so I'm not gonna complain. I wish the fight was a little better if he didn't get knocked out like that. But like you said, he's still young. There's still time for improvement. Just gotta hope for the best, and maybe we'll get a rematch. Not instantly, but down the road, years.
I'll say this too. One more thing before we move on here. I'm happy though the boxing at the end won on Saturday because we got this fight now when these 2 guys are in their prime, right? Think about this, right? We should have been gotten Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. We should have been gotten,
right. That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. We should have gotten Anthony Joshua versus fucking Bomb Squad, right?
Deontay
Wilder. We should have been gotten Usyk versus Fury. All this bullshit is happening. We should have gotten Mayweather Pacquiao back when they were both in their prime, not in 2015 when they were both dancing bachata in the fucking ring. I'm happy that boxing won on Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. This is they never
this was a good night.
And a lot of people who don't even watch boxing like that watch the fight.
Bro,
so
people, for real, people are asking me for links. Yo, we watching the fight. I'm like, yo, Peruvian Showtime.
Peruvian Showtime.
Peruvian
Sorry,
zone,
buddy.
Yo.
I ain't fucking buying this shit.
Buddy. Nah. Anyway, let's move on here. There's lots of happening also this week. There's also news that came out last week about WWE freezing hiring processes. It's on a freezing stage right now. So, Caden, break this down for me. What's going on here with this whole freezing thing? Let me know, man.
So, there was a report, I believe it was Saturday, or maybe, no, it was yesterday, because it was during the Backlash stream coming from Fightful Select, and we're going to go through them a lot today. They hit a home run on a few reports this weekend, and including today. That added more to the rumored hiring freeze that's been elaborated on a little bit. We got, I think it was when Jay White debuted, there was the story about Jay White having been in contact with WWE, and then the talks quickly fell apart. Nick Aldis was in talks as well with WWE on his way out of the National Wrestling Alliance. His contract expired at the end of 2022. Of course, Steve turns his camera off when I bring up Fightful.
I'm here.
I know it was just funny timing. And then we had the reports about Aldis, and he was in conversations, and then all of a sudden the conversations broke down. So now there's a report from Fightful Select that came out last night, 7 p.m. Sunday, April 23rd. And it said, it elaborated that it was reiterated from WWE higher-ups that there has been an effective hiring freeze in place since the beginning of the year, which lines up about with Vince McMahon coming back to WWE. I believe it was the first or second week of 2023 when he returned. They were also told by a higher up that a higher up told someone within the industry that they're still talking to talent and hope to be hiring again sooner rather than later. They bring up names like EJ Nduka, who was communicated with via James Kimball, and Switchblade Jay White via the WWE, and that Triple H was adamant he did not want details of the talks leaked. Regal and Bruce Pritchard were also people who had been reaching out to talent. And the way it was put was, we haven't been hiring people, but we've been talking to people. It was also mentioned that there was heavy interest in Jay White, and they would have loved to have him. There was not a lot of communication in the latter weeks before he got signed by All Elite Wrestling. They bring up other names like Hikuleo and Tama Tonga, the brothers over in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Naomi, now known as Trinity Star, who was backstage at GCW this weekend. That's my report on Fightful Select. I got that one. And then they also said, Fightful said, we've spoken to multiple free agents who said WWE outright stopped responding to them along the way. One higher up pointed out over 20 main roster signings between August and December, and none in 2023, as evidence that things had changed. However, they think it was more of a product of the sale progression than anything else. And then another example I like to bring up to give proof on how there is a freeze. Some people say, well, Chelsea Green debuted in 2023. Chelsea Green signed in November of 2022. She hadn't debuted yet. So even though she was the last debut, return, whatever you want to call it, the last signee who showed up on TV, she had been signed for about 2 months before that. So I guessing on some other people, I think Matt Cardona is somebody who was probably in talks as well. Hikuleo and Tama Tonga, as well as Naomi, those were ones that we all knew. And Duca was another guy. And there's a few others I know, but I don't have confirmation on being able to talk about those ones yet. But I know that there are talents, and I can back that up as well.
It's interesting, man. This is very crazy to think right now that they're in this freezing process right now, for now, because they're saying that it's going to end and all that stuff. Big Mike, when you hear all this stuff, what's going through your mind, bro?
Feels like a business. You know, businesses do this all the time, and you know, with Vince, you know, back in the driver's seat, you just really don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly,
No either, man.
you have no clue what's gonna happen. But I feel like, you know, I feel like a hiring freeze is kind of bad, especially if the you know right person gets out of a contract and then you freeze everything. That's not gonna be, you know.
Exactly. I feel like at the same time, it's like, yes, you're freezing high, but say you're talking to talent. Hey, listen, we're gonna get you. Just don't sign anywhere yet. Don't worry about it. Don't sign anywhere. You just can't do that to talent. They gotta work. They gotta work. They gotta get paid. So when it boils down to it, yes, would I have loved to seen Jay White in WWE? Of course. Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? But at the end of the day, Jay White chose AEW, and that's fine. And again, you gotta do what you gotta do. Same thing, well, for Nick Aldis, right? Who would have again? Someone who's been around for so long, finally gets a break, right? And now he's in
the Fed froze. The Fed froze now.
And hey, he's in Impact Wrestling for now. So my understanding is as a free agent, he hasn't signed anything yet. There's someone I heard say, "Oh, it's not a product. It's more like a lateral when it comes to him going to Impact Wrestling." Walt, what about you?
It's a lateral move.
What goes through your mind, Walty, when you hear all this stuff, man? What goes through your mind, brother?
Yeah, they're about to go through a sale. So that kind of makes sense. And Triple H brought a lot of people back.
Loud there, brother.
You got loud there, bro.
Yeah, that sucker said, "I'm a scream."
You can't even get the mic to work. I mean, come on. What else?
I mean, his mic is working. It's just
I didn't even change anything. Hold up.
You're good. Just talk, brother. You're good.
It's weird. No, because it's moving by itself now. Like the thing. That's probably why it was so loud.
Oh God, I was like, yeah, fuck you, bro. We're in control.
It never does that. What was I saying? Yeah, no, they're going through a sale. Well, not right away, but it's happening eventually.
They're going through it's a merger.
It's a merger. So you know they're not gonna hire a bunch of people, and if anything, they're gonna do some cuts. And whatchamacallit? There was a point I was saying before that though. Now I really forgot. but either way, I was saying like Triple H brought people back, and you know didn't work out for most. Or some.
Like, can you tell me like anyone that they brought in that's making a splash right now? Like,
either way, yes. See, that's some wasted
top
money
dollar
right
went
there.
to flop dollar.
That's some wasted money
and
there.
Karrion Kross is just a guy now.
Yeah,
he's just a guy.
They're not gonna trust Triple H as much. Just bring any random. I mean, not saying Jay White's random, but you know, just bring multiple people and maybe Jay White. You know, he wanted. I don't know if it was a money issue. Yeah, like guys like that. Like, come on, man. But
I mean, Jay White,
I'm just hoping for the best.
Jay White's thing is, I think, different than literally everybody else. Jay White, they wanted Jay. I think that there's a few different factors there, such as I think they lowballed him. I think that they were in communication, and then all of a sudden they probably stopped communicating, which, in my opinion, I fucking hate that. If you're in a hiring freeze, tell the talent, hey, this is what's going on. We want you. That's what they told Aldis. They were like, hey, we want you, but we can't sign you right now. Tell the talent. Don't ghost them, because these are people who are a lot of indie wrestlers have multiple jobs. They're working on the indies, but then they're also doing all these other things. So they're trying to figure out their lives and trying to get shit set up. And if you're in contact with WWE, that type of money that will change your life, that is going to change everything about what you do, and you're like, okay, am I going here or am I not? And you're in contact, and then all of a sudden they stop fucking talking to you. I really, really despise that. No matter if it's from WWE, AEW, Impact, New Japan, I think it's a bad way to do business. I don't think it's, in my opinion, I don't find it ethical to do something like that. So that's my biggest issue. I understand why they're in a hiring freeze. I still think that they should have just given the money to Jay White. I think he was worth it. I think he would have fit in their system perfectly. Like, I think that was a slam dunk for Jay. Give Jay the money. I I don't think it's going to hurt your merger that much that you sign one guy to a contract where what he's going to make $850,000, $900,000. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but like, come on, like you didn't sign Mercedes. You got the money from Mercedes, got the money from Naomi. You've got money to do it. You're making record profits. You're fine. You can do that. So that's my biggest issue. And then I also look at, all right, what's going on now with free agents? How are they going to do with people whose contract are running up? What's going to happen with Drew's contract? Becky's contract expires in June. And then a lot of people have contracts up in 2024. So
it's the corporate mindset. I mean, they're a corporation. They got a new building that they're about to open. I mean, I could see why the hiring.
It's beautiful, by the way.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great building. I mean, in person, that shit is way better than whatever the fuck is off the other exit by McDonald's. But
Steve, don't do it. Don't do it. Give me a second. I don't. I'm gonna introduce him.
Okay.
Walter, finish up talk. How does that building?
I'm done.
I want to know how does it look like? Is it weird seeing that compared to Titan Towers?
It looks more modern. It's like in the middle of downtown, so it's like it's in New York City basically, between other buildings.
It feels more updated, more
modern,
more modern, metropolitan like almost.
All right,
here we go.
I got it.
Okay, better be good,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, please welcome Chase Oliver.
There you go.
Oh, that one sounded a tiny bit better.
You're joining us here, Chase. He's
Chase's new favorite wrestler, CM Punk.
He's our delivery driver today, live from the Chase Mobile. Chase, what's going on?
I at least thought you used AI Steve voice. You used AI CM Punk.
Steve, but Punk. That
oh, don't tell me there's an AI Steve. I don't want to hear that.
There's
no.
AI Steve.
Oh, wait, you want to hear AI Steve? Is that what I heard?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this sounds like a bad time.
Chase Oliver.
That one was a little better, too.
Yeah, that sounds like
it sounded like Steve. I said it sounds exactly like Steve.
I feel
that one's better.
I feel like
that was better.
He's gonna set watch.
No. Steve is probably biased with how his voice sounds. That's how we all are human beings. We go like, I don't sound like that. That's how it just like.
That's
Steve.
fine. But I get the feeling, watch, he's gonna set me up in something. He's gonna set me up. You're gonna hear some shit.
I'm gonna have a fucking blast with this, Steve.
I guarantee you, man.
I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna make you look like shit. I'm not.
Wait, so Kaden, with this software, you can take anyone's voice, and if you just have like a little snippet, you can make them sound like. You can. Oh, that's crazy.
You can do fucking anything, and there's still like no.
I kind of want it. I just kind of want it for my voice because everyone goes, Chase, you have a great voiceover team, but I don't want to film shit, so I can just have the AI talking.
Yeah, Chase, I'll put your voice in sometime tonight.
So fucking hell.
Yeah, dude. I'll be down for that. No, because like people always go, Chase, you should do some stuff, man. Hey, man, instead of fucking me reading the script for a video, I'll just fucking have the AI do it for me.
To be honest, what is Jay White gonna bring to WWE that anybody else on the roster? Is he worth spending the bag on? Jay White ain't Kenny Omega.
I think long term.
That's the thing. Sorry, Kaden. That's the thing. Kenny is a perfect fit for where he is now.
Yeah, I agree.
Jay White would have been perfect in the Fed. Perfect.
Yeah.
I think long term Jay White is a better signing for WWE than Kenny Omega, who's 38 going on 39 and has a million injuries and like 2 years left. Jay White works a safe style. He's on the right side of 30. He's a great promo, a great character, a great heel.
Yeah, the only thing against Jay White is that he looks like if you just do a double take, he looks like if Seth Rollins just like stopped eating, and you're like, oh fuck this.
Exactly.
What's happening to Seth? Like that's the only negative of Jay White in the Fed is that he looks too much like Seth Rollins. Other than that, there's nothing else you can really complain about. I mean, Jay White, like in terms of immediate impact, like how much is he going to make? Yeah, you bring him in. All right, cool. You got Jay White in the Fed. How much is he going to do right away? You probably won't see the return on investment right away, which is probably what they're looking at. Like if you're going to pay this guy 7 figures you hope he can make that back, right? I mean, look at Cody; they're paying him high, and he's making it back. Like, I think that's what the Fed was kind of looking at there when, like, thinking about Jay White. Like, yeah, we will have to pay him a lot of money, but how much is he going to get that money back? Is he going to make that money back for us? Like, are we going to, like, is the Jay White T-shirts going to be selling off the shelves and stuff? I think that comes into factor as well. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about the hiring freeze that WWE has a little bit, and then we were finishing up that and about to go into Stardom, I think. Steve?
Yes, this past Sunday morning was their
WrestleMania.
Their WrestleMania. I think it was something Queendom.
Stardom All-Star Queendom from Yokohama Arena. I believe it was the highest gate for an all-women show since like the 80s.
Amazing.
The 80s was a weird time, man. People like women's wrestling in the 80s.
Oh, Japanese women's wrestling was big in the 80s with Bull Nakano. Bull Nakano.
Oh, Bull, I understand. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, that was a great time for women's wrestling. I'm pretty sure they did I think it was like 30,000, something like that, and then that even beat Evolution. So Evolution was only like 10,000.
Did y'all see?
80s wrestling was popping and just in general everywhere.
Did y'all see the CM Punk report? He's apparently visiting Raw. Oh yeah, because they're in Chicago. There's the joke again. You guys seen the photo, right?
Yeah, it's not. If he's actually visiting Raw, doesn't mean shit. He's under contract and you gotta be careful getting sued for tampering.
I mean, he has maybe one friend there.
One friend.
I mean, Andrade posted pictures of him fucking everywhere. Yeah, CM Punk was backstage.
I mean, AJ Lee's still cool with people, right? Maybe AJ Lee's visiting people, and Punk's like, I'll tag along this time. I'll go see how Kofi's doing.
I'll drop
probably. Yeah, it says former WWE and current AEW star Punk was backstage for a bit at tonight's Raw in Chicago. There's no word who Punk was there visiting, but we have heard from several sources that he did briefly see Paul Levesque. Punk also met with several other WWE talents, but was eventually asked to exit the arena. We are told it was a Vince McMahon call that he leave the arena, and that when he was asked.
Yeah,
Vince got on the. Vince isn't even fucking there. Vince got on the phone and said, "Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. I don't want this fucking CM Phil in Chicago. Get on the fuck out of Raw."
No, that's hilarious, man. And not even Triple H. Triple H was probably looking at Botter. He was like, all right, what is he gonna do? He can't fucking.
He can't do anything.
I think
contract.
Chase, what was a free agent. I think Punk would have gone. I think that's why Punk didn't want he didn't want the non-compete, because I think he had already talked to Triple H and they had agreed like, hey, why don't we let's do this? This is best for business. Let's do this. And I think Vince might have been like, oh fuck you, bitch. No.
What do you think Paul would have told Phil had Vince not told him to exit, Chase?
Probably something like this, Steve. Bill, just lay back, relax, enjoy the show. Remember the feeling that you used to get when you were part of WWE. The goosebumps. Remember the goosebumps? Yeah, you don't get that other place. You don't create magic there. You only create magic here inside the WWE. Then, now, together forever. No, you're under contract, man. Find a way. Just find a way, trust me. But yeah, just relax. Got you some water. No, you like Aquafina. I like Aquafina too. It's one of my favorite waters to spit out. But anyways, man, just relax, do a show, see why WWE is the worldwide leader and why we do it better than anyone else out there. Something like that,
Hashtag just a face.
I do actually have a message from Tony Khan. He's very livid right now.
CM Punk better get out of Monday Night Raw. I will not sit here and take this fucking shit.
Oh, fuck.
Correct.
The fucking tip part actually sounded like him. The rest did not.
We literally need for our episode Around the Point a conversation between Paul and Tony. How would that?
If I write a script, if I script it out, I can download everything.
We have one.
I know. But now with this voice AI, I mean, imagine.
This is fucking awesome.
Triple H wouldn't want to talk to AI Tony.
Exactly.
All right.
Anyway, let's get back into this. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I am, again, I can't speak for the rest, with the exception of Katie.
Oh, CM Punk's with Tamina.
That's wonderful to know. Yeah,
I will give CM Punk updates as the show goes on.
That's wonderful to know. I can't speak again. I think, with the exception of Caden, if you were to give the four of us, myself, Mike, Chase, Walter, a pop quiz on Joshi Pro and all that stuff, we're not going to probably give you a passing grade.
I couldn't even do that well. I'm still really new to Joshi wrestling.
I'll be honest with y'all. I only watched one match. That was obviously the Mercedes versus Miyu Iwatani match.
It's the match that mattered.
I haven't had time to watch the last three. I missed the last three matches,
So you missed Mercedes versus Miyu.
I have not watched Mercedes and Miyu. I have not watched any of them. Like, I haven't watched the last three matches.
Would you look at this? I spent work time looking at this dang match, and the aficionado here didn't even watch it.
Wow.
Now let's be clear. Yesterday I spent 9.5 hours on that fucking Backlash stream. And that was my wrestling time for the day.
You could have spent 22 minutes to watch Mercedes? Damn. That's
12 minutes. I could have watched
ain't even that long. It's like
12
minutes.
Then I got off the stream, and then I didn't want to watch any more wrestling after that fucking 9.5 hours. And then I've been doing homework since then.
Yeah.
So I've either been sleeping, doing homework.
I'll say this, man. I think the phase is over. I think she's done. Come home.
She's coming home.
Yeah. She got it all out.
She's coming home. Yesterday, something.
Yeah, she found out how crazy Japan was and said, "Nope, can't be here too much longer. Come back. Mercedes, you did well. You proved everyone right. You proved yourself right. That's all that matters. You are a star. You had a lot of people who wouldn't even wake up at this time to watch you wrestle. You had people search out your match. I don't know who you lost to. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who this Miyu chick is. That's good for you. I feel bad. I feel more bad for Kyrie because like they made her the first champion just for her to lose to Mercedes, and now she just feels like chopped liver. And it's like, come on, man! Like Kyrie's a star.
You actually should feel good for Kyrie because if Mercedes was never going into the company, she was never going to be the champion. It was supposed to be Mayu Iwatani. She was supposed to become the first champion. Mercedes told them, they said, I want Kyrie. It's like, all right, I guess we'll put the title on Kyrie and we'll have Mayu go.
Well, okay, now I feel even more. No, I feel even more bad for Kyrie because she was just a filler champion this whole time. She was just the ultimate transitional champion. Now I feel. No, it's still terrible. I don't care. Still terrible.
She's basically she's like Vikingo for AEW, where like she's not a signed talent, so she shouldn't really like. And Kyrie
Vikingo ain't winning no titles in AEW.
Kyrie holds the 6-man now, the trios title.
6-woman title.
6-woman, yeah. She holds the trios titles now.
What kind of downgrade is this?
All I'm gonna say is I still feel bad for Kyrie, but shout out to Mercedes. Proved everyone wrong. She's a star, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she got to do something cool and exciting. She like her hair originally, she lit the world on fire with her movements. And I just want to say, Mercedes Verano, just come back, man. Like we know what you can do. You're gonna like. I'm hearing these reports. Like they say, Cora Jade's the next Sasha Banks. Like who's saying that? That's ridiculous.
Who
like
the fuck is saying
Louis
that?
Dangor. You gotta.
Whoever's saying that.
Louis Dangor. You gotta
take
Louis.
the crack pipe away.
It's Louis
from that person.
Sleeping.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know what.
Now you.
Yeah, but anyway, as I was gonna say before I head out, Mercedes, it's all right. I never was mad at you. I'm glad you did what you did, but it's time for you to come home. We need you home. It's because like, look, they're thinking about giving the belt back to Trish Stratus. That's ridiculous. We don't need Trish to be women's champion anymore. All right, if Jeff Jarrett can't be international champion, Trish Stratus shouldn't be women's champion. That's it. So come home, come back, finish the story. Finish the story with you and Bianca.
Just the phase. The phase is over. The phase is done.
I will say this. Go ahead, Chase.
No, yeah. The phase is done. It's time to move on.
I will say this. I liked her, and I looked it up. I liked her inspiration to inspiring to Eddie when he was in Japan.
Yeah, that was Eddie's New Japan gear. So I think he worked New Japan. I think he
I
also
gotta get back to work.
All Japan.
All right, Chase.
Hi,
Take
Chase.
you, eat, brother.
But didn't she do this at like different shows? She paid tribute to Eddie and she lost.
Yeah,
is this a thing now?
WWE, yeah, I think every time
WrestleMania 32,
Sasha never defended her title. Let's be real.
To be fair, it's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy how even in WWE, even in Stardom, like or in Japan in this case, right? She has these short runs, which is fine. It's okay, you know. But yes, Mercedes does have. They did. Yeah, I'm all over the place right now. I'm sorry. Bushiroad, right? That's the parent company of New Japan, right?
Steve. Let me take this over. I got you here. I'm not sure. I don't want you botching any of these names. I want to quickly, before we get into the rest of Mercedes news, I want to finish up. I want to give some shout outs to Stardom because this show is currently holding
watching the entire show.
I watched all but the last 3 matches, and the undercard was amazing. It's carrying a 9.59. Sorry, Mike.
I don't blame him. The show was 5 hours.
It's a long fucking show. It takes
a long show.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Like I tried staying up. I fell asleep. But this show was a really good show. You have Meisira and Starlight Kid defeating Azumi and Mei Suruga and a good tag match there. Queen's Quest defeating Fia-chan and Hazuki. You guys remember Hazuki actually wrestled. She wrestled Mercedes Moné for the title at Sakura Genesis. It was her. Yes, Mike.
Off topic. T-minus less than 20 minutes to those Travis Scotts.
Okay, we got this. You got this. I really don't think you got this. Fucking app stuff.
Thanks for the bad juju, sir.
Micah defeated Hamika.
Blame me, Judas.
Restart. Yeah, and then this was the beginning, or I don't know if it was because there were 5 title changes. So yeah, this was the beginning of the 5. No, the 5 title changes started with a count-out victory for God's Eye, defeating Neo Stardom Army. Then Restart won the trios titles from Prominence. And Restart is right now, like they're probably the most prominent wrestler is Kairi. You have Mina Shirakawa fucking doing it and defeating Saya Kamatani for the Wonder of Stardom title match. She accomplished the dream. Amazing moment for Mina Shirakawa there. Shuri defeated Chihiro Hashimoto by a knockout. And then, Mayu Iwatani defeated Mercedes Moné, a little under 13-minute match. That's normal for Mayu matches. She usually does between 13 and 16 minutes typically. And Mayu picking up that win there, becoming the 3rd IWGP Women's Champion. She was obviously in the first match against Kairi at the historic X-Over. I believe it was November 20th. It was like right after Full Gear. It started while I was in the airport. And Mayu, the icon versus the CEO. Very happy for Mayu. And then the main event, which I think is the highest rated match on the show on Cage Match, has a 9.24. Tam Nakano defeating Julia for the World of Stardom title. Tam finally taking her and winning the big title. Very happy there for Tam Nakano, who is one of my favorites right now. I love her. So I'm really happy to see her do that. I also love Julia. So I did pick Julia just because I love Julia just a tiny bit more, but still we're really excited to see Tam. And I'm praying that Mercedes stays in Japan so I can see the Julia match. Like, just give me the Julia match at some point and I'll be okay. I don't care where she goes after that. Give me the Julia match and I'll be fine. I really don't care. But speaking of Mercedes in Japan, why don't we get into this report from Fightful Select, huh, Steve?
Sure. To my understanding, though, I know she's still doing the Long Beach show. They did extend her deal.
Right? Yeah, so we had heard over the weekend, it was Saturday going into the show, that Mercedes had signed some sort of extension. Ooh, Dolores also pointing out Mariah May. I love Mariah May. She was one of the first wrestlers I ever interviewed. She is fantastic. She's been doing great in Stardom. I hope she gets to WWE because I think she will be really good there.
Probably said
I have a thought, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Yeah. I'm going to have you keep that to yourself. Mercedes Moné, we have been told that she extended her deal with New Japan Stardom, but Fightful Select was told by her camp her agent, very likely somebody in her team, it's the agent, that she has no more dates with Stardom, and that the two sides are open to doing business in the future, and Stardom was said to have been happy with the deal and the business she conjured up. We're told that both sides have been open to doing business again in the future, but they would likely require a bigger renegotiation after the business she drew there. And then they're told that by members of her team, agent, that the extension covers the May NJPW show. Sources we spoke to in New Japan weren't sure how long the deal ran, but did say there weren't matches scheduled in Japan for at least a while, which is a really weird comment there. Oh, fuck. Nah, God damn it, Mike. And did not mention any specifically on the horizon. She is doing, she's booked for Resurgence on May 21st in Long Beach, California. And she's doing a signing that afternoon as well, and then going straight to the venue. And she's been working on more television and film projects. Those that we've spoken to at New Japan and Stardom said positive things regarding Mercedes backstage, noting that it seemed like she has enjoyed her experience there. Quick little things to add. Last week, Sasha, Mercedes, whatever people like to call her, she posted on social media saying that she was learning Japanese. She had started going to a Japanese school for English speakers, and that she wants to move and she's looking at moving. And then she also posted something saying, I need to get yesterday's date tattooed on me. I'm so excited. Something along those lines. I'm going to throw this to y'all before I give my predictions. Mike, how do you feel about this report that Mercedes Moné is that she's supposed to be a free agent soon?
Come home. They got nothing for you out there. Come home to the States, and I'm gonna chill out. But hey, if she wants to, move out there and stuff like that, hey, it's a bucket list city for me. I would love to go out there too. We all know she's probably one of the biggest weebs as well. So, people that love, I'm not gonna make this sound racist, but it might sound racist. But people that love Japanese culture like go to the extreme. They go to the extreme. With their culture, which I can understand. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But whatever she does, full support.
Passionate.
Yeah, can't control the passion over there in Japan.
Can't control the passion.
Walter,
speaking of that, he was on ESPN today.
Correct. He was. He was great on first take.
Correct. Walter, do you think that she's coming back to the States, or do you think she's just gonna go and do dates here and there, do limited time dates with AEW, maybe do a limited time, maybe do 1 or 2 matches with Impact to have that Mickie James match she wants? She can do a few in Stardom, do a few for Tokyo Joshi Pro. What do you think Mercedes is gonna do? So in, let's say, the next 4 months, what do you think she's gonna do?
Yeah, she'll still be in what I don't think she's locked into anything. Is it extension till what? Till it's
she only has one more date, and that's May 21st, so less than a month.
Oh, so that's not really an extension. Yeah,
it's
she's
a
gonna
one
as far as a free agent. She's gonna free agent. She's gonna work as a free agent, I feel like, the rest of the year. See how things go. And then next year she'll make the decision. What are you doing? What's going on?
We're not talking about we're not getting horny on this stream.
Oh, I messed it up, bro.
Dolores saying
too late. I'm about to shed a tear. This girl is hot.
Good
God.
It's awesome.
Dolores saying Mercedes also posted the Renegade Twins, so she seems interested in AEW. But I think she wants something not long-term. That's my guess, too. I think that she's not going to sign anything. I think that she trained with Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestlers a few weeks ago. She actually wore my best friend's shirt, Ali Albright. Go buy that shirt on Wrestling Tees. She wore that shirt while training. And she's training with the Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestlers. She's been doing Stardom stuff. She's teasing a match with guys. Come on, are you fucking kidding me?
Mariah May, is she a commentator too?
She was on English commentary, I believe.
Good for her. I never gush over a girl like this. This is ridiculous. I
interviewed her 2 years ago.
They got a jet there.
I'm gonna reach out to her for an interview.
She's definitely fed bound.
Oh my god! But is it me? But in this picture, does she look like Tiffany Stratton?
I see the resemblance.
Guys, come on.
I see some
we got
resemblance.
shit we gotta talk about. Hockey starts in a few minutes.
Oh, that's right. Hockey does start in a few minutes.
Yeah,
Hold
sure.
on,
Oh my God.
Mike.
Yeah, it's respectfully, but
yeah, we have another report
Whew.
that I'm gonna
Someone brought her name up.
we have another. There's a punk.
Oh, you
report that I'm gonna
didn't
get to.
ask me though. You didn't ask me the question, Kay. Like
What?
you asked Walter. Like you asked Walter. and Mike.
What's your what do you think about Mercedes Moné? Is she gonna still stay around, or she?
Do you think she goes to? Do you think Tony throws her the bag?
Contract.
Honestly, I would love for her to do the whole Cody Rhodes thing, what Cody did back in 2016 here in the States. You know, have these big matches with names that you see on the independent scene. And then eventually, whether she goes to AEW or goes back to the Fed, it's her choice.
I think she'll do it for this year. Like this year, she'll do that Cody thing. Not like 6 years that Cody did.
You know, again,
But,
Mercedes versus Deonna Purrazzo, Mercedes versus Masha Slamovich, Mercedes versus Camille,
GCW,
Mercedes versus who I don't know, Britt Baker, Mercedes versus Alley Catch. Just throwing a name out there for the sake of throwing a name out there.
You're throwing out random names.
I'm gonna call it now. I actually said Mayu was going to win the title, and that Mercedes was gonna go. I think J News and SP3 talked about this on the True Heel Heat Stardom prediction show, and they thought that she was gonna go do like Tokyo Joshi Pro, and then she could come back and have the match with Julia, and maybe go to Impact, maybe go to AEW. Naomi was next to me at GCW, so maybe she could go do GCW. Like, you never. I think with wrestlers, especially with someone like Mercedes, who I feel like people don't understand how much she truly loves pro wrestling. I think that she could do the Cody thing where she doesn't stay signed to any company, and she does bookings here, and maybe if she goes, like, let's say she goes to GCW, right? You're not going to get a big bag. You're going to get a very limited amount of money there. But maybe she'd want to do it, because I know GCW had reached out to her for a show. I think they reached out to her for one because we heard her booking fee.
I'm sure Brett will, talk to some investors. Hey, make something happen. Bust out the best.
I mean, I think
wrestlers that day.
I just don't. I don't think party. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't think Brett could afford her for what she would want, but I could see her doing it for the love of wrestling, and I think that's what I think she's going to do. I think a lot of the decisions she's going to make over the next 3 years will be for the love of pro wrestling, and also keeping in mind that she's trying to pursue acting. And the problem with pursuing acting while you're in WWE is that your schedule, you're going to have to become a part-timer if you do that. So I could see her saying, why don't I just do, like, okay, let's say I'm filming from June to August, I'm in principal. And then she can go take bookings in September, October, November. And then she picks up another project. She doesn't have to worry about WWE. She doesn't sign with AEW. She doesn't have to worry about Tony saying, hey, we need you for this amount of dates. She can say, hey, I am filming these 6 months of the year. Why don't I go wrestle these 6 months of the year? I think that's something we've never seen in pro wrestling yet. And I would like to see Mercedes do something like that and do something a little different. I think it would work. And I'm excited. I mean, if I'm guessing right now, I'm going to say she's working. I'm going to say she's working Forbidden Door. I'll say she's working All In. Those are the two guarantees I think she's working for AEW.
That's right. Listen, we got about 19 people here on the stream. Guys, let's get those likes up, please.
Hit the
like
up,
button.
guys?
Yeah. What's up, y'all? If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. We go live every fucking day, people. We go live every fucking day. Just so you guys know.
And let us know. Let us know where you guys think Mercedes is gonna go. I think the main two options people are gonna say is AEW or WWE. I think it's neither. I don't think she signs.
For now, no. But
I don't think she signs for now.
For now,
we'll see what happens down the road. But
we also, Steve, is there anything else you had on the docket before I get into this Fightful Select CM Punk report?
Get to that first, and then I'll get into this. It's something to wrap up. We can just,
We got a little bit. There is a question. So CPZ saying, Caden, could you see Mercedes doing Impact New Japan show in August? I think so. My thing that I said was, I don't think she can work Impact or even GCW. I don't think she can work that without it being brokered through another company. I could see, because it's a New Japan Impact show, I could see it being brokered through New Japan because they have the money and Anthem doesn't. So Impact, Anthem, whatever. They don't. I don't think they have the money to afford Mercedes at the price she wants. So that could be brokered by New Japan. And the whole thing about she doesn't have any matches for Japan, it specifically said they never said that she didn't have any more dates in the United States. They said she didn't have any more dates in Japan for at least a little while. I think that's another interesting thing there. So she could be that. I mean, that show's not in the States; it's in Philadelphia. So yeah, I very much could see her working that show. The biggest problem was, I think is that the same day? That's like, when is that show? That's not the same day as All In. There's another show the same day as All In. Impact's running a show that day. NJPW, Impact, Multiverse, United.
Yeah, it's the same day as All In.
No, it's a week before.
Oh, fuck.
It's August 20th. So you have in 3 back-to-back weeks, we're going to have the Multiverse United show. We're going to have All In, and then we're going to have All Out.
When's All Out?
All Out's Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
so we're going to have 3 big shows. 3 back-to-back weekends. And then I don't think it's the week before, but 2 weeks before that is when we have SummerSlam on August 4th.
Oh, August is packed. Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna probably get another show in there too. We're gonna have a lot in August. The week before that, that one weekend where I didn't think we have anything. I think that's the weekend of the G1 finals.
That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be a busy fucking month.
Or quick comment from Chase. You answered that already. Or she might not work there at all. Then now forever, together forever.
Yeah.
Kenny versus
that's in August.
31
That's
Tijuana.
in July. It's in July.
Oh, that's in July. Oh,
yeah, and Caden's going. Caden is already learning his Espanol. He's getting his he kept checking the pesos, how that works. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. With $1.50, bro, you live like a king in Tijuana. I just want to point that out, bro.
It's a little racist, Steve.
No, it's not.
It's true. It's true.
It is true.
I've been also stay away from the street food. Just
I know that. No. I'm not a street food guy. CM Punk. Someone pointed out in the chat, I think it was CPZ, that Punk was backstage at WWE Raw, Fightful Select, just a few minutes ago, saying CM Punk was backstage at Raw in Chicago. PW insiders report they got eyes on Punk speaking to talent, including The Miz, who he's had crosswords with on Twitter in the past. There was also word that he briefly spoke with Paul Levesque. Several talent had been told that Punk was asked to leave by Jim Kelly, WWE's head of security, but that had not been confirmed. Numerous wrestlers in WWE believed that the move was a publicity stunt for a return to AEW soon. Those that we spoke to said that Punk left without incident. There were several AEW talent in disbelief when they heard that he was backstage at Raw. We've asked WWE in an official capacity about the situation, but we're just told they don't have that info as of yet. This was his first time at a WWE show in 9 years since he left the company, almost exactly 9 years ago. I think it's a little over 9 years at this point. Man, he went fucking trying to make amends. This guy was trying to do a publicity stunt because they're gonna run United Center in 2 months.
Yeah, I just think it's a little dicey, man. Yes, he can make the argument, hey, he's there to visit some people, whatever the fuck it may be. But if you're under contract, dude, like, listen,
it's publicity, Steve. Tony probably told him to go.
You think so? You think Tony
would do? Andrade, Ricky Starks was at Rumble and got caught on security footage with because he was with Cody. Andrade was backstage at WrestleMania and posted all over his Instagram. These people go to the shows all the fucking time. Britt Baker, who was ringside and shown at War Games 2019. That was when she was in AEW by that point. They had started. That was right after Full Gear. They don't, Tony doesn't care when wrestlers go to WWE because he knows it's just going to give him publicity. As long as you're not contract tampering, he doesn't give a fuck.
Well,
I submitted my entry.
Good luck to you, Big Mike. So before we put a bow on all this, I haven't used that phrase in a minute.
Oh, yeah. Buddy Matthews was shown at the Hall of Fame, and he's one of their champions. And
so is Andrade. So is Andrade. So is Malachi. But yeah, it's the Hall of Fame though. I mean, they invite guests and they show up.
But like, I don't think it's. Like, I think it's more of that he was probably doing a publicity stunt to get eyes on AEW.
Like many years ago, many years ago, when Zelina Vega was dating Austin Aries, they would go to the Hall of Fame together. So I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Damn, people really got no life recording shit like that. Come on, man.
What?
With Punk and like you could kind of see Punk from the backside.
With Punk and Tamina.
Front. Yeah.
All right. So before we wrap this up, and this is more like something that happened today, but we'll just talk about it real quick. Chavo Guerrero was in the news today.
He was.
I don't even know what the fuck this is.
So Chavo Guerrero was speaking.
What news?
So he was
what
speaking.
News are you checking?
What news are you looking at? Peruvian?
No. So Chavo Guerrero sent. So Chavo Guerrero was speaking on a virtual signing with the Captain's Corner, and they asked him, I guess, about Guerrero looked back on his on-screen feud with Mysterio in 2007, and then he brought up the way Ray continues to pay tribute to Eddie, and he specifically pointed out Ray using the live Cheat and Steal theme song and coming out in a lowrider at WWE WrestleMania 39. Guerrero leaned into his heel character and said the family was tired of Mysterio leaning on their name. This is his quote. I just don't understand why Rey Mysterio still has to look. We all love Eddie, but we're not going out with his gimmick. I mean, our gimmick. It was Los Guerreros' gimmick, and come out to Los Guerreros. We lie, we cheat, and we steal, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah." Keep Eddie's memory alive. And I was like, no, dude, I'm tired of people. This is not a bitter thing. This is straight up. We work hard for that last name. The whole family worked really, really hard to get that name to where it was. And we're tired of people prostituting it in a sense of using it for their benefit. So Rey Mysterio, I'm sorry that no one knows who Rey Mysterio Sr. is, and I'm sorry that you have to latch onto the Guerrero family, and we're just kind of tired of it. So thank you for keeping Eddie's name alive.
I'm still pissed that he lost.
And thank you for keeping the Guerrero name alive, but we don't need you. We're good.
Well, I'll go first on this because I see.
Hold on. And when asked about a potential match against Rey Mysterio at a WrestleMania 40, Guerrero in a heel way responded, I don't think Rey could hold a candle to me right now.
Who was asking for that?
But I mean, when I hear, I'm like, bro, are we serious, dude? If that's the case, where's that energy for Mercedes Moné?
Well, maybe he
did
wants
kind
to
of call out Mercedes. He called out everybody.
Well, yeah, he called, yeah. But what messy thing did he just get out of?
Yeah, probably should say the fuck out of the news, man.
Yeah.
Your family name is already fucking tainted from your ex from your
he just got out of a messy situation with his family. So he's in that hurt people mode, you know. So you kind of got to like take it on the chin, which probably Ray is going to do, and probably either contact him privately and be like, sorry you feel this way and blah, 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 because they've known each other for a long time. But yeah, this is really like a hurt people type response. So I think he needs to like chill out just a little bit.
I need to listen to the interview because it's very possible that he could have been fucking around.
Yeah, but still,
that don't sound like that.
Nah, the way
that don't sound like that.
He won't fuck around with his family name like that.
Even in certain contexts, that don't.
Pause.
Romeo, stop. That didn't sound like a pause moment. Stop it.
Take it on.
Is travel stuck in 2026?
What did my fucking friend just say? Are these Punk reports actually legit? Who the fuck are they coming from, you dumb fuck? Of course they're legit.
Yeah, there's a whole video now out, so
I gotta see this video.
You don't even need to see a report.
The world's about to stop because Punk's backstage at a WWE.
For real, Punk. That's how much.
Bro, he goes, are these Punk reports legit? What the fuck do you mean when everybody's saying he's backstage? You're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. This guy pissed me off.
Is it on Twitter? Is it on Twitter?
The
video?
Tamina video.
Yeah. Let me. I just saw it.
This is my friend who said he didn't want to go to live wrestling because he didn't want to get Backlash spoiled because it was the same night.
I'm watching the video now. I'm watching the video. He's in a red hat, has a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Well, what could have been, right? It is.
To be honest, if I was just like chilling outside the venue and I suddenly see CM Punk, I'm like, oh, all right, I'm pulling out my phone and take a video of this.
I know why you're doing it. I get it. I understand. You know what I mean? But people would basically say, look at you, but if you're doing that and just say to you,
fucking Mark!
Respectfully. Let me see what you guys.
Yeah, because I wanted to be surprised.
I want to be shocked, man.
Well, he ain't coming out.
I don't know if people are tripping. Punk is under contract with AEW.
Pretty sure.
Oh, I mean, I think people are. The thing is that he hasn't shown up backstage at a WWE show since he was under contract almost 10 years ago.
And look at the bright side. Someone will probably, when he does come back to AEW, I guarantee you this is material for someone to use in their promo to get a reaction. Oh, right. Right?
Yeah, right.
Y'all remember when Punk tweeted at Miz, go suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi Arabia, you fucking dork?
Yeah, dork.
If Punk shows up backstage at WWE every month for a year, will he get it canceled?
Imagine.
Y'all get it?
Travel to every single show.
Do y'all get the joke? If he shows up at backstage at WWE?
Oh, the fucking show they used to have.
The show that got canceled?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Forgot about that.
NJ.
Yeah, now people are making videos of like Punk kicked out of WWE Raw.
Someone said this we all think is good for AEW.
I'm
How you're buying crack from my queen Tamina.
Never mind.
Because it kind of looks like he bought crack from Tamina.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think it could be Raw's.
No. See, we didn't talk about Triple H's big announcement. What do y'all think it is?
Well, something about the brand split, something about Backlash. I don't know.
He looks like a lonely puppy. Like, can't you get me in? Like, come on, Tamina.
He looks like Larry.
Like, I'm good, right? I should be good. I'm on the list.
I wonder what. It could be like.
Boss man said no, so
probably Tamina's like, hey, listen, my contract is up in a couple of months. Talk to Tony for me, please. I'll be on Collision if you want me to. No, Tamina.
Oh, I was like,
listen. Me and Nyla Rose, me and Jamie Hayter, or me and Jamie Hayter could steal the show. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, she'll be the woman version of Luther.
Me and Nyla Rose will kill it. I'm just saying. Tell Tony. Let Tony know. All right.
We got Vince like rewriting shit backstage apparently, and everybody like all the talent are very confused about what's on the show tonight.
Live from home.
You can't get a clear answer.
Live from.
I know this is old. Hold on, Steve. I know this is old, but remember the night after Mania, the Raw after Mania, when Seth came out and they showed the people during the commercial, and the whole crew was talking to Seth about what changed, and he's looking like, what is going? That should be every time you hear Vince change the show, they should play the Seth clip.
I mean, the guy has no direction right now.
I did hear more on that. Supposedly, they had told Seth, "Hey, this is what you're gonna do." And I don't have this confirmed. It's a rumor, but supposedly they told Seth, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do instead." And Seth said, "Oh, fuck that, I ain't doing it." So once his music ends, he dropped the mic and left. And he walked out.
So Dijak has posted a tweet out about.
And I think that is punishment. I think his punishment is that he has to face Omos. I think that's his punishment.
So,
oh no, it would be his punishment if he lost.
I think he's fucking losing. I think Omos is winning and facing Roman at Night of Champions.
Who knows? So Dijak posted a tweet out 30 minutes.
I'm taking that in the picks. I'm taking that in the picks.
Taking the picks. I think Rollins is losing to Omos.
So Dijak
posted. He's gonna fucking lose to Omos.
Probably so. So Dijak. That laugh is so loud. Respectfully. So Dijak 30 minutes ago posted a tweet out, and he's in quote, "You know who else is backstage at Monday Night Raw? A bunch of hardworking talent who bust their ass every week for your entertainment. Enjoy the show. Sounds like a
not noteworthy. Who cares about that?
Wait a minute. You know what? No, that tweet is needed because that needs to be put in the fans' mind. Because once this show goes off the rails, you know what they're chanting?
Yeah, but no one's gonna take Dijak.
And he's gonna hear it from his house. He's gonna hear it from his house. Huh? All you're gonna hear is CM Punk.
They always chant CM Punk every time they're in Chicago.
They haven't done it in years since he's been on AEW.
I feel like, really? I feel like they've been doing it
They're gonna do
forever.
it tonight. If this show goes off the rails, you're hearing CM Punk chants. Huh?
Yeah, they might. You will.
I mean, Chicago. I'm not gonna be like shocked or anything if they.
That
do
being
it.
said, Raw is about 45 minutes from now. We will be joining the brothers over on Tree Hill Heat for Rated Raw Superstars on their channel for the Raw Watch Along. We're gonna close. We're gonna shut down the stoves here.
Closing before I'm trying to upload something about. I'm trying to upload the amazing fucking thing I made.
Oh, great! Here we go. Is it a way to make me look funny or
No. It makes me look funny. It makes me.
Is that picture of you in the ring? Come on, man.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Is it you competing? I heard you had a good time with the. I'm afraid not, buddy. I'm afraid not.
I have to like convert the file, and I'm like, what the
Fire Vine? Come on,
Vince.
man. Come on.
What?
Vine's already fired.
Oh, Fire.
Fire Vine.
Vine's already. It's dead
Vine
now.
died years ago. Vine died years ago. So Walter, guess what?
I miss Vine.
I'm gonna try the
me
strawberry shortcake. I'm gonna try the strawberry shortcake McFlurry today.
What today?
I'm gonna try it today.
Shit, I might have to do the same.
I heard it was overrated.
I'm gonna try it for the first time.
I thought it was fine.
And what's up with fast foods and strawberries? Yeah, Popeyes with the biscuit, this with the McFlurry.
Strawberry biscuit?
Popeyes with strawberry biscuits. That's
and I hear it's busting. I hear it's good.
I gotta try this, bro. Hey, yo, this shit might go viral.
That's if they still got it. It's been out for a month. You know?
Remember when the chicken sandwich went viral? For whatever reason, that chicken sandwich
was sold out,
bro. There was traffic to get to Popeyes. It felt like,
bro. Still to this day, I don't eat Popeyes anymore since that sandwich dropped. Back then, I haven't had Popeyes in 4 years.
Is it like is your Popeyes just like always busy?
Yes,
my Popeyes is always busy.
Yeah. Mine was like that for a while.
Remember like, where I live, so
I remember like
here Popeyes was like Chick-fil-A. And you know how long them lines at Chick-fil-A be
Chick-fil-A,
like?
at least they know.
That's how Popeyes still look like to this day.
You know, me and Chick-fil-A, you know me and Chick-fil-A.
To this day, Chick-fil-A didn't close.
It's even better on Sundays. Look at this.
There is my reaction to Omos versus Seth Rollins being announced, guys. There it is. That's how I was when they announced Seth Rollins versus Omos. I'm a full fed boy now. Very excited. If y'all don't know that meme, then you won't get the joke.
Put that up again. I'm sorry, just put that up again.
Shit, my fucking my laptop is so slow right now.
Your face looks like a cartoon, bro. Like an
That's the point, Steve.
I know, but it's like, yo, it's so creepy looking. It's like it's staring at me.
It's the point. It's supposed to look fucked.
Now I posted that.
Righteous Reg responded and said, "Get the fuck." He said, "No, he's gonna go to jail." He like the go to jail meme from
I need the match.
He's like straight to jail.
I need that. I need the match, yo.
I
need to see
what match?
Louis Dango versus Caden. Oh shit! And
oh my god, I'd beat his ass.
Who asks for that?
Hey, listen,
no one wants it. Like, it wouldn't be a good fight.
Only Steve wants that.
Listen, IWC boxing, yo. Imagine one day IWC boxing. Oh man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time that we shut the stoves. It's been a long day here at the service here.
Steve's been trying to end the show for like the last 30 minutes.
Get you guys ready for Raw Superstars.
40 minutes until Raw.
Oh man, I want Caden versus Alex, man.
I'll take.
That's gonna be the match, yo. Caden, all you gotta do, double leg takedown.
Honestly, Caden will still win. Caden will win that match. Huh?
Caden will win that fight, yo. Get you the boxing glove.
Hey man, I don't know. I think Caden will only be like a -105.
Hold up. When is that KSI boxing fight, yo?
It's in May against Fournier.
Romeo, we doing a watch on Romeo? I'm down for that one. I'm down to do a watch.
Yeah, I'll probably depending on. I don't know when it is. It might be double or nothing weekend.
Oh, I'll be in Vegas. Katie will wreck Alexa, man.
I think we need what Pelu said.
What?
Heel Steven versus the Action Not Ready.
Heel Steven versus.
Man, Steve would be a plus 25,000.
You bet $1 on me, bro. You bet $1 on me.
I got that fire in my heart.
I bet that $1.
Going to the stars,
Mike,
I'm flying higher.
You bet $1 on me, man.
I'm burning brighter.
I'll be rich.
You bet $1 on Heel Steven, yo.
I hate Action Andretti's theme.
I don't even know his theme.
God. I think it's ass.
I don't know none of these AEW
dudes'
theme except
really
for a couple
corny.
people.
It's like a little catchy, but like it's corny. It's like so Mike, it goes, I got that fire in my heart, soaring to the stars, I'm flying higher, I'm burning brighter.
Terrible. Absolutely shit.
Oh, it's the weekend after Backlash.
May 13th. I think
I'll be driving that whole day. So,
well, you going to Tijuana, Kenny? You going to Tijuana?
No, I'm going to Tijuana.
That's what's up, bro. You're going to Tijuana.
No, I'm going to Texas, which is close enough.
Honestly, if you try to get meted, you probably would get it. You probably would.
No, there's a decent chance I could. Maybe Conan would bring me on his podcast.
No. There's a bit. There's like an 85% chance they'll give it to you because who else is gonna go from? Who's gonna take the
what
trip
do you
out?
mean? The Spanish reporters that are over there.
Nah, take the chance to go to Tijuana. That's kind of risky. Canyon would do it.
Tijuana, it's not even the capital.
No, but still though, just take a little drive.
Hey, if you're going to Tijuana, bring back some.
Yeah, all you do is just go to San Diego and just hop the border.
Bring some of that Tony Khan candy, if you will.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, bring back some.
Damn it, whatever you want, as long as we get the powder.
Perico.
Oh, Steve,
and yes, I do fight May 6th, so I gotta prepare for that.
Yeah, May 6th.
Who are you facing?
Some schmuck that claims he's the fucking what is he? The featherweight champion?
Who?
We're not gonna mention his name.
Oh, Steve, someone's not happy with you right now. He's really unhappy with you.
Wait. Oh, okay.
I don't like your cocaine jokes. Heel Steven.
That's it.
Tony's not happy, Steve.
Oh yeah, Bam Margera wanted to. Bam Margera wanted today too.
That guy's been a lost cause for a while now.
Yeah, bro.
Ever since he came back into the limelight, he went from here. Like he stopped like right here, and
I still love this show. Back in the day, Viva La Bam was the shit. Bro.
Oh man, I'm looking for the full seasons.
I wonder what's going to happen if Diaz, because Diaz is supposed to fight Jake in August, right? So
I mean, who knows, man?
If they pull Diaz, KSI tweeted. He said if Diaz can't fight, I'm ready, and he's fighting in May. So he said he'll do the quick turnaround and fight Jake.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You do look like Henry Cejudo a little bit.
So CP's been saying this for the past few weeks, and now you're just picking up.
No, you just said Walter. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. It's been a long week, okay, bro. It's been a lot.
A long week is
Walter. Who did I? Oh yeah, I said Walter and Santos Escobar have the same.
Oh yeah.
I said they have the same facial structure.
Steve, what kind of Steve quote was that? I'm like.
The same facial structure. I didn't say anything else about that. I said same facial structure.
Wait, did Steve say it's been a long week?
Yes, it's Monday.
It's Monday, bro.
No, it was a long week last week. It was a long day. It was a long day. Okay, it was a long day. Okay?
Don't worry. Mercedes Moné is at Monday Night Raw. I'm sorry, the new Mercedes Moné, Cora Jade. Just change your name. Just call her Sasha Banks if she's the new.
Get him out of here.
For the record, I really despise Cora Jade.
Why? What did she do to you?
Did she not?
I'll tell you all off the air.
Oh man.
Oh my God!
I need.
Way to ruin another wrestler for me, bro.
For real, you gotta ruin all these wrestlers.
For real, yo.
There's like 10 people now. I'm like, dude, I can't even catch a
brother.
break with these people.
There's a few that I still like who I've been told shitty things about. I'm like, I don't care. I'm still liking this person.
Oh.
But there was something earlier on the show where I was like, I need to tell y'all after the show, but I forgot what it was.
Things happen, man. Things happen. But anyway, guys, we're about to wrap this up now. All right. Thank you all for tuning in today. The stoves are being shut down. We're collecting the bills.
He started trying to end the show at 7.
The amount of cadence off air is insane. Yes, Caden. The amount of cadence off
I
air.
I tell these people a lot of shit.
Yes. So in case you guys missed it as well, we did launch literally this past Friday on Around the Point, and because of that, this early Sunday morning, we were doing Around the Point gaming. We did Universe mode. We might bring that back.
GM mode.
Yes. How about Thursday? You down for that on Thursday after SAD? Or whenever.
Thursday.
Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow when I can stay up late.
We don't have
or
Thursday
Friday.
Night. Thursday night's the NFL draft.
Thursday's the draft.
Yeah. Let's do it Friday. Friday. I can stay up late Friday.
Friday.
We can do it Friday after we do the second rounds for NFL.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Let's do it Friday.
Friday, taking my place as assistant general manager, Mr. K. Hollywood Caden Lee.
Oh yeah, you guys.
No. Wait a minute. Seniority. Give it to me.
I forgot Mike wasn't on.
Mike, we'll do it together because me and Steve drafted together. So me and you will be co-GM.
Well.
I might do a stream. I might do a
Mike.
No. I'll do Caden's idea. Let's do Caden's idea.
We could do a midweek stream, like, because I'm not gonna work Thursday, so I could do a one. I could do a one. No,
I can't do it Wednesday.
Wednesday you can't. Wait, what was the thing?
Thursday we just have the draft.
I can either do it tomorrow or I can do it Friday.
I can do.
NXT's in the mud.
Tomorrow,
NXT's in the mud.
NXT would be in the mud, but
I can't do it until like late tomorrow.
And it's spring breaking.
I have shit all day tomorrow.
Unless you want to do the spring breaking recap on Wednesday.
Spring break. I would do it if I didn't have a fucking test tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Friday sounds like most likely then.
Friday.
That's
Friday. So thank you all again for tuning in. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the Around the Point Network, hit that subscribe button down below. Sous Chef Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
You check me out on Twitter at Detroit Gamer. Ooh, I dropped my phone. You can check me out on Twitter at Detroit Gamer 313. Also,
imagine
on the Around the Point Network.
Imagine you drop and you won and you drop the phone and it just stops working and shit. Oh man, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, Line Cook, Walter, let them know where can they check you out today, man. Let them know.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter at HeyOnWalter. And ATP Gaming, it'll definitely be a weekly thing. It looks like everyone could do Friday, so
yes. And of course, the one, the only Mr. Caden Lee, busboy Caden Lee.
You guys can find Caden on his Twitter at Caden_FTW and on True Heel Heat tonight.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Yeah, my Twitter at Caden, KADEN_FTW. And we'll be, I think all of us, I don't know what Walter's doing. And Steve might fall asleep during some random fucking match in the third hour. But we'll be on Rated Raw Superstars over on True Heel Heat starting in 30 minutes. So go head over there. In the meantime, I'll be watching this hockey.
I know we're down right now. This sucks, but
I told you. I said that y'all were going to lose this game too.
Hey, it's only the first period.
Listen, man. All I know is, man, my Devils.
Yeah, you should be happy with the Devils.
Who's this fucking jobber in net for the Devils? I've never even heard of this.
They might make the comeback.
Like,
yeah, that's
mid or something.
For myself, for Big Mike, for Walter, for Caden Lee, for Chase. You guys can follow him on Twitter.
Steve, you need to chill out. We are going to do a hiring freeze.
This has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Thank you. Fuck you.